Hey, what's going on, guys? JustGio here, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video, it's going to be a Vapr class setup. Now, this class setup is actually one of the best classes I've used throughout the entirety of Black Ops 4. Even with the most recent patch, this gun still demolishes, and it's still pretty decent in my opinion. Let's get right into the class setup. So first, you're obviously going to want to pick the Vapr-Xkg. For the optics, you're going to want the ELO sight. Now, ELO or Reflex works well with this sight, but I just like ELO better. It's just personal preference for the optic. For the first attachment, you're going to want rapid fire because it literally just makes your gun shoot so fast that the other team can't handle it. Unless they have a faster shooting gun than you do, but there's a couple in this game, but the Vapr is pretty strong in general, so you'll be set. High caliber. So the high caliber increases damage to the head, so you'll be easily getting headshots if you're going for gold on this thing, which I got the other day. So even if you're hip firing and you like 2 or 3 of your stray bullets hit them in the head, you'll definitely get the headshot, and high caliber just ensures that. And yeah, the last attachment you're going to want is stock 1. Now you could also have stock 2 and then remove the gear or remove a perk, but that doesn't really matter. Stock 1 is just fine, and it basically just makes you more quick when you're aiming down sights. For the gear, you're going to want the ComSec device. This is only if you like can guaranteed get a streak every game. I just run counter UAV, UAV, and care package, and most of the time I get all 3 of those in one game multiple times because this class is that good, and this just makes it easier for you to get your streaks, and it just gives you a discounted bonus for it, and you'll just get it quicker. For perk number 1, you're gonna want flak jacket. Now, people in this game like using RCXDs, like using darts, they like using grenades, like if you're facing a battery, they like using grenades. Hellstorms, you could sometimes survive hellstorms with this on. I haven't really survived too much when I get hit by a hellstorm, but there's a chance you could survive with the flak jacket. For perk 2, you're gonna want gung ho, and this basically makes your weapon easy to use as you're running. If you're running, sprinting towards an enemy and he pops up, you just easily can start shooting. You can move at full speed when reloading, you don't slow down. You can recover from sprinting, you can use equipment while sprinting, stuff like that. You can fire your weapon while sprinting. All that involves sprinting, and it just makes you a quicker player all around with quick movements and all that. For the last perk, you're gonna want Ghost. Now this keeps you off of UAVs when you're doing anything objective related, or when you're controlling score streaks. So this basically helps you out. Like if you get a Hellstorm missile and you have Ghost on, you'll basically be pretty set. You're undetectable because you're just controlling your score streaks, which it says right there, you're not detectable by the UAV while you're moving, planting or defusing bombs, or controlling score streaks. So that's basically a pretty big advantage when you're just playing all around, because you could just go behind them entirely and just flank them all and just destroy them. All these perks can basically boost your chance of survival. The flak jacket gives you protection from explosives, and the Ghost gives you protection from enemy intel and stuff coming in from UAVs and all that. And gung ho just basically makes it so you could have a better chance of winning a gunfight if you're sprinting towards them. And yeah, it also doesn't slow you down when you're reloading, and it just saves more time. It's more effective to get more kills because you're saving more time getting to another position on the map. That's pretty much it for this class setup, so let's get right into the gameplay. So here is some gameplay of me using the Vapr. This gun is really good for getting streaks and just getting multiple kills in general. I don't really have full gameplay of me just absolutely destroying people, but I do have multiple clips of me destroying people. You could easily get bloodthirsties with this thing if you're playing your cards right. You could basically get a merciless or relentless depending on how much ammo you have and what your playstyle is. I play super aggressive and absolutely get destroyed after I get a bloodthirsty because I push too far into the spawn and just die. But if you're better than me at that, then go for it. Use this class setup, push every single angle you've ever seen in your life, and kill as many people as you can. Now stock is amazing with this gun. The ELO is basically the easiest thing to use on this gun. Rapid fire just makes this gun way more effective than it normally is, but you could still use it without it. This gun just is an all-around good gun, and it could be used whenever you need to. Let's say you're doing bad with one gun, this would be one of those guns you would switch to do better in a game, or you would just start with this gun in a game and just dominate the other team. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, but I use care package, counter UAV, and UAV, which it's just an infinite process of getting them over and over and over again, because the UAV gives you points, the counter UAV gives you points, and as soon as you get a care package, you get more kills or you can even get another UAV or counter UAV and just keep doing the same cycle over and over and over again until you get more care packages, more UAVs, more counter UAVs, just more streaks in general. The ComSec device, or ComSec device, however you pronounce it, makes the process 20 times easier. It just makes you an all-around force when someone is facing you, and they'll probably rage depending on how good you do with the gun. Now that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll make sure to talk to you guys in the next video. Later.